iPhone batteries are engineered to maintain at least 80% of their original capacity for approximately 500 charge cycles, which generally translates to a lifespan of around 18 to 24 months for the average user. However, as the battery ages and surpasses this threshold, you may begin to notice a significant decrease in battery life, requiring more frequent charging throughout the day. Additionally, iOS may issue a notification indicating that your battery health has declined, which can lead to reduced overall performance, causing your device to run slower than usual. If you experience these issues, replacing the battery can help restore your iPhone's performance to a near-new state, ensuring longer battery life and smoother operation. This step-by-step guide will walk you through the process of replacing your battery so you can continue using your iPhone without interruptions. To make the process of opening the display easier, it is best to apply heat to the bottom edge of the iPhone before attempting to lift the screen. Heating this area helps to soften the strong adhesive that secures the display to the device, making it easier to create an initial opening. If you are using a suction handle to lift the screen, position it as close to the bottom edge as possible to maximize leverage and improve grip. In cases where the display is severely cracked, the suction cup may struggle to adhere to the glass surface. To improve adhesion, you can place a layer of clear packing tape over the screen before using the suction cup. Alternatively, if you do not have a suction cup or find that it is not working effectively, you can try using a very strong adhesive tape instead. If all else fails and no other method seems to work, you can carefully apply a small amount of superglue to the suction cup and attach it to the broken screen to create a temporary but firm grip for lifting the display. Keep in mind that the adhesive securing the display is extremely strong, and separating the screen from the body of the phone will require a significant amount of force. If you find it difficult to create an initial gap, do not try to force it open aggressively, as this may damage the internal components. Instead, apply additional heat to further soften the adhesive and gently rock the screen up and down to gradually loosen the bond. Once you create a small gap, carefully insert a prying tool and work around the edges to continue separating the display from the rest of the device. Patience and caution are key to preventing accidental damage during this process. When opening your iPhone's display, be aware that this process will compromise the waterproof seals designed to protect your device from moisture and liquid damage. If you want to maintain the water resistance of your iPhone after reassembly, it is highly recommended that you have replacement seals on hand and install them before finishing the repair. If you choose not to replace the waterproofing seals, take extra care to keep your iPhone away from any potential liquid exposure, as it will no longer have the same level of protection against spills, splashes, or accidental submersion. carefully peel down the first battery adhesive pull tab to detach it from the bottom edge of the battery. This step is crucial for safely removing the battery without causing damage to the internal components. When handling the battery, avoid using any sharp tools, as puncturing it can lead to serious consequences, including chemical leaks or even a fire hazard. Instead, firmly grasp the pull tab with your fingers and begin to slowly pull it away from the battery, directing it toward the bottom edge of your iPhone. Apply enough force to keep steady tension on the adhesive strip, but do not yank it aggressively. The strip is designed to stretch and release gradually from underneath the battery, so allow it time to fully detach. Pulling too hard or too quickly may cause it to snap, making the removal process more difficult. While pulling, be careful not to press down on the battery itself, as excessive pressure can damage it. Instead, hold the iPhone securely by its sides to keep a firm grip on the device. Additionally, ensure that the adhesive strip remains flat and unwrinkled throughout the process. Try to pull evenly across the entire strip rather than focusing force on just the middle or one side, as uneven pulling may cause the strip to tear prematurely. Maintain a low pulling angle to prevent the strip from catching on the edge of the battery. This will help ensure a smooth removal process with minimal risk of breakage. If the adhesive strip happens to break, do not panic. First, attempt to retrieve the broken end using your fingers or a pair of blunt tweezers. If you can grab hold of it, continue pulling the strip as instructed. However, if the strip snaps off completely underneath the battery and cannot be retrieved, proceed by removing the remaining adhesive strips before following the next steps outlined in the instructions for safe battery removal. If your iPhone is running iOS 17.6 or an earlier version, you may see a notification regarding the authenticity of the battery after completing a repair, even if you have installed a genuine Apple battery. This message does not necessarily indicate a problem with your device. As long as your iPhone continues to function properly, you can safely ignore the warning. Apple's system sometimes flags battery replacements due to verification protocols, but this does not affect the actual performance of your device. However, starting with iOS 18, Apple has introduced a new feature that allows users to authenticate their replacement battery using Apple's Repair Assistant. This ensures that the system recognizes the battery as a genuine component, eliminating any unnecessary warnings and helping maintain the best possible performance for your device. Additionally, when reassembling your iPhone after a battery replacement, it is important to have fresh adhesive strips or replacement adhesive to securely reattach internal components. Proper reassembly ensures that all parts stay in place, preventing potential issues with connectivity or functionality after the repair. Thanks for watching and shout out to all my subscribers, especially Board Vlogger. See you next time.